See if I'm live. It does appear that I am live. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Let me get set up here. Hello, Shimei. How are you? Hey, Ronnie. Hello, Sarah. Please check your Gmail, honey. I want to make sure you got that. I sent you something. Low frequency. Papa boy, how are you? Papa man. Waiting for Bobby to be over 6 o'clock. Callie Mo, how are you? Happy Sunday to you. We're gonna wait till the lights go. We're gonna wait till it gets a little darker, and then we'll put the lights on. It's just getting on to the end of the golden hour here. So hope everybody's having a good day. Sunday, fun day. Congratulations to the San Francisco 49ers for doing it up. Hey, Tina. Against the dreaded LA Rams today. How's everybody doing? Hi, Amanda. How are you tonight? Good to see you. I don't know how the Falcons ended up today. I didn't check that. I didn't. Yeah, Ronnie's good. Ronnie's got it going on. He's quick on the draw here. So happy Sunday, everybody. Pre-Halloween. Going to be a big day and a big night tomorrow. Of course, I'm excited. Bird will be doing up the candy thing tomorrow night. We'll be probably be inside because we're supposed to get rain overnight into the first, and it's probably going to be a little chilly outside. And I think inside will be a little more comfortable. So I'll take a few lights inside. Going to start tomorrow afternoon by being, hey, Morning Dove, congratulations as the Vikings keep rolling along. Going to start over on McDonald Avenue. That's where all the stuff goes on with the kiddies, and just the decorations are unbelievable. We're going to be there till dark. We'll come back and do a little cooking, continuous flow here, and then we'll end up inside, I guess. I'll figure it out. Do a separate, more adult-oriented content for tomorrow night. I had a good plane ride to Florida, St. Augustine this morning. Nice town. Falcons won against Carolina 37-34. Okay, I know that it went into overtime there, so kind of an exciting game. So that's going to be the plan, subject to change, and then at the end of the evening we'll pick the winner. I'm going to say by 9 o'clock tomorrow night all entries have to be in. Don't send any entries in until after midnight tonight. That way everything is in one day. Back at Christmas time, I was having to scroll back a week, 10 days to find people that entered the various content. I can't do that. I want all of the entries on one day's Gmail there. Make sure you put your channel name with it. I already got one entry that just has the person's real name and Gmail. I'm not going to put the real name out there. So make sure that you have your channel name on there so we know who to do. And I'm going to forward them to Shimei, who has graciously agreed to act as a judge for them. And it'll be a winner-take-all tomorrow evening. We'll announce that probably around 9 o'clock tomorrow night. So it should be fun. It's probably going to be a long one. Probably be broken up into two parts tomorrow. Yeah, I think that'll probably win. I'm not sure. I reserve the right to kind of change things up there. So make sure that you send one picture only. I've already had one person send 17 pictures. Okay, we cannot do 17 pictures. Take your time, right? Compose your picture and get a good picture of what you want to put into the contest. Instead of straight on, maybe try an angle, maybe a low shot, maybe a high shot down. Be a little creative in it. Send one picture. Maybe you need to wait till tonight so that the lighting's right and it's dark outside, and send it and do it up. Because I think everybody could use a $100 gift card these days from Amazon, and it'd be nice, and you must be a subscriber. So let's hit that thumbs up button here. I'm waiting for Bobby. I'm going to have the pepperoni chicken again because I have the thawed chicken. I don't believe I've prepared that for Bobby before. So we're going to have that. He doesn't have a big appetite. I do, so I'll make sure to cook enough. We'll enjoy that this evening, hang out with Bobby for a little bit. He should be in a jovial mood given the 49ers win over the state rival 49ers today. So remember, one picture only. The window for submissions begins tonight at midnight on the East Coast, okay? And then we need them all in by 6 p.m. On the East Coast, okay? Which will be like 3 p.m. My time, okay? That means I still have time to get them submitted to Shimei, because that's probably going to take a little work to get that organized on there. So good to see everybody. Falcons won today. I will be live doing a wrap up, the best weekend, best Saturday we had. It's 8-5. It doesn't sound like a lot. It should have been 10-3, but we got a couple last minute TDs that kind of threw us off. But still a great weekend, a great Saturday of picking, and some of the big premier games are coming up this week. It does not. Nobody said it had to be an outdoor pick. It's just your Halloween decorations that you have. That's it. Inside, outside, on the ceiling, floor, the dog kennel house, anywhere it is. It does not matter. Please do not send commercial pictures, okay? We run them through a reverse picture search and see if it's a commercial. If somebody else has posted it before, it's going to show up in there, okay? So you can take a picture of anything that you want in the way of decorations, okay? And as you know, at Christmas time, we had the best rendition of the snowman, the best rendition of the pet for Christmas, best Christmas tree. We had a few variations on that. Hey James, how you doing? Employees of Rosie O'Kelly Incorporated and subsidiaries are not eligible to enter. You gotta always put that out there. I have my life-size witch. I dress her up every holiday. She's fabulous. Okay, we'll send a picture of it and enter the contest. You never know. Like I said, Shimei's going to be a good, fair, honest judge, and it'll be beyond reproach. We got the Reverend doing it up on that, so it'll be very interesting. I'm going to enjoy seeing what people send in. It doesn't have to be scary. It doesn't have to be non-scary. I mean, it can be whatever you are. A lot of people don't do a lot on the holiday, and I understand. You can also enter, somebody had mentioned that they did a whole drawing or montage or something like that. I'm going to try and make some dumplings tonight. Sarah, good to see you. I hope that you're well. Going to try and make some dumplings. We're going to have some, luckily I think the crappy weather's going to hold off until after tomorrow night. So that'll be good. So I think that should be pretty squared away on that. Just please make sure to put your channel name on there. I don't want to give identifying information to anybody on there, okay? Because we would like to try to get them all into a folder and just show the pictures so that we can all enjoy that at the end and see how creative and great you all were. When it comes to decorating, thank you. Now, we are just around the corner from November, and November's, things are going to be picking up here in November. It's been a great, I hope you all checked out this morning's video. If you haven't, check it out on California's dark connections to Nazism and eugenics and all that. Please take time to check that video out. I think that you'll find it compelling. I think you'll find it interesting, and please share it on your social media. If we don't remember the past, we're doomed to repeat it. Definitely this is the case with this video. And as you know, there's been a lot of content coming up lately, and there's going to be a lot more coming up in the content for the future. I still want to separate, and I keep saying if it tried to migrate live streams over to the Rosie Murphy channel and just save this one for recorded content. Jeffrey Dahmer costumes selling out. You know, Tom Safe Space. I don't even know if the average person today knows who in the hell Jeffrey Dahmer is. Okay, but I got a story coming up on a guy here in California that makes Chris Watts look like the Chris Watts tragedy look like a Sunday school picnic. Okay, had social media been around when this guy did it up, it would have so far raised the bar on insanity and made Chris Watts' situation look like a Sunday school picnic. Just hanging out while I can't believe November's right around the corner. Where did the year go? Exactly. So never you're not filming it either, Kate Mancade, and you're taking a picture of it. Is that demanding? I don't think so. Thank you, Jake. I appreciate it. So if you've not checked out that video, check it out. If you didn't check it was kind of fun last night down at the Dia de los Muertos. That was fun too. So there'll be activities that are ramping up as we get towards Christmas. So you'll want to be a part of that. So make doggone sure that you're on the B channel and subbed up for the Rosie Murphy channel too. Tomorrow night will be music night because it is Halloween. And it'll be fun if we can get some Halloween themed music for the evening. That should be a lot of fun too. Just too tired from work to chat much. It's okay, Jake. You're here. Hey, Mandy, how are you? I think that pretty much covers it from the administrivia. Of course, my thoughts and prayers are with the people in Seoul, Korea. Masses of people can be very dangerous. And when things like stampedes occur, as happened in Seoul, Korea last night, the death toll can be phenomenal because the people trying to move one direction, maybe 100, 200 behind you, have no idea what's going up in front, what's going on. You can be crushed up against a fence in the front. There's literally no place to go. Little by little, the forces start to compress you until you can no longer breathe. And that is the end of the end of the line. And it was horrific when it happened last night in Seoul. And I think that venues always need to have expansion room around them, so that worst case, there's always room to move if you need be. Have a bunch of security or something like that so people don't burst through, but you need to have some type of protection. Hey, Nippy, to keep those situations from. I mean, that's a hell of a lot of people. 150, probably the death tolls continuing to rise and injured. Nobody wants to go to a party and have that horror visited on them or their family. All you could hear was just cell phones ringing and people not answering, and I mean, it's just absolutely insane. How you doing, Nippy? So thoughts and prayers for those people that had to endure that. Some people wrote me about Paul Pelosi, the husband of Nancy Pelosi. I think he's recovering. I think he'll probably be okay. Will he always be 100%? I don't know. The guy that did it's a little flaky weirdo from Berkeley, nudist / a guy whose politics are all over. You can't. The left can't claim that it's the right, and the right can't claim it's the left. Just a total nut job. Under normal circumstances, this pack, my son kept his hand on my shoulder, shoved me 40 over. May God bless those poor people. Exactly. Hey, Barry, how are you? Really dire situations there, and you don't expect that to happen. There's going to be a super big throng of people, and it's an enclosed venue in space. You want to make sure you're always aware of your exit and be close to it. So in case something happens, you're not going to be the slob that gets caught at the back and becomes the compression on the whole situation, okay? Same thing used to be for nightclubs, the Coca-Cabana and Boston fires and the shipwreck. Nightclub fire Night Spot fire in Oakland that we visited years ago down there, the terrors and horrors of that late night, non-licensed evening hangout there where I think 22 people or 16 people died or something like that. And those things can be death traps, okay? Absolute death traps. So thumbs up are appreciated if you are coming in. And you have to, then maybe you shouldn't be at the event, right? There are escapes there, right? It's just that they were blocked off on the side, so it made it difficult. All right? Everybody wants to be up close to the action. I guess Pelosi wasn't radical enough. I have no idea. Hey, Slugbo. But I know that either side has had difficulty pinning this assault at this assailant on the other side. So I know his mind is just a jumble of a mess. That's all I know about the guy. Okay? I know nothing else about the guy. But assaults can be a fact of life these days, and people are now looking at the derivative product. What do I mean by that? Okay, if they can't get to you because you have a security detail and you're the Speaker of the House, I get it. Nobody's going to try to assault you, maybe verbally, bad taste in your clothing or whatever, right? But now they know family, right, doxing Supreme Court justices, things like that. They can get to you, all right? And they've proven that they can. Okay, so it's an additional worry we never had before. Right? I don't know where the hell these people live. 99.99% of the people don't give a shit where these people live, and they're not going to go try to assault them. But you have that growing 0.00001% that thinks that they're the vigilante justice, and they're the one that's going to get it done. Usually a Green Party member doesn't go on a rampage. How weird. I talked about this before, Julie. Let's harken back. The real dilemma now is we're facing a potential real energy crunch coming up after the election, because there'll be no incentive for the Department of Energy to keep drawing down and keep a lid on energy prices, keep reducing our strategic petroleum reserves. What's going on now infuriates the Green Party members because they see a Europe where people are going to burn more fossil fuel, more coal, more oil. The natural gas pipelines exploded. I mean, that can be fixed and stuff. But the higher the fuel prices go, the more people turn to, quote, undesirable, unquote, sources of energy for heat and survival, thus creating an explosion in renewed climates, emissions, carbon emissions, and things like that. So I don't know if it ties into Pelosi, but I do know that the Green Party members, what few they are in Congress, are beside themselves because the pressure's building to start drilling and doing and more energy sources and more things like that. So I can understand why they're a little out of sorts, because to them it looks like they're moving backwards in the world. And that's not a place that they're comfortable being when all is said and done. So I can understand. Now, do I tie this guy into that? Probably not. I have no idea about this goof. I have no idea at all. But I know his road ahead is going to be a hard one. And, I don't know how he's going to bear up under the California prison system, but I guess we'll find out coming up. won't we? So that was pretty weird in the news too. But I've warned people that the people that are climate alarmists and climate change scientists and global warming message advocates are distressed about what's going on in the world right now. Do they translate that to action? Yeah, a lot of them could. Right? We're seeing more cases of idiots that are gluing themselves to paintings in Van Gogh's Girl with the Pearl or whatever the hell it is, and these people don't give a shit. Right? They're gonna get their 15 minutes of fame, and that's it. No matter what the hell they got to do or how bad they got to shake up the cookie jar. And I tell you, it's going to get a lot worse coming up. Okay, because they feel like they are definitely moving backwards. And I don't know if it's beyond their control. And when people feel like things are beyond their control, they get frustrated economically and in so many other ways. People get all stressed out when it comes to that. So these people have never cared, and the lack of caring will increase. It just depends, Kate, man, which people we're talking about. I mean, when I see a couple people using glue and sticking to the outer casing of a painting or something, I can't say that they don't care. I mean, they care a lot more than I do. They just have a really weird way of showing their caring by doing stunts, okay? Which people don't care? The average American. I found that out in my chat by impromptu polling and saying to people, what about the people in the future generations that may have to deal with climate fallout as a consequence of carbon emissions and things? And the response has pretty much been, what has posterity ever done for me? Burn, drill baby drill, burn baby burn. So, I mean, we're not given to looking for the future these days, so it's a really hard sell when you're paying, as I do, $5.69 a gallon for gasoline. How you doing, Robert? Good to see you. It's a really hard sell to do that, okay? Because people are concerned about the here and now, getting from point A to point B, while they're getting raked over the coals for food prices in every direction that they turn. Costs are getting out of control. Hey, you girl, how are you? Good to see you. And it becomes a very, you can understand the frustration. How you doing, Bob and June? Hey, Aaron, how are you? Yes, it's going to be a nice Halloween Eve. I'm getting ready to put the lights on. Diesel prices are still very high. Our prices are about to get very bad. We've been artificially, what's going on now, you're seeing in markets is being engineered because of election coming up. The executive branch is doing everything that they can to put the best face on election day, because who knows? I don't make predictions, okay? I'm pretty much apolitical because both parties end up doing the same thing anyway. It doesn't hardly even matter, but I'm just saying. The Saudis have reached the limit of what they're going to pump. Okay, we don't have that many friends in the Middle East. Okay, just to be honest, and it's just a question of how much give up we have at home and what we're going to do. If people care about X and they're willing to cause issues, well, it does. The political vibe where I am is frustration. 327 for a gallon of unleaded in Missouri. Unfortunately, just drove. Yeah, we're at I'm at 569 a gallon up here. In this state, people get pretty much resigned to stuff because everything is expensive as hell in California. But yet, we're the state that consistently elects a legislature and passes tax referendums almost 100% as they come through to increase taxes and things. which makes me think to myself, things must be pretty damn good, right? The way we vote taxes on top of ourselves, and we have a legislature that might as well not even be there because everything is decided by referendum in this state, everything important. Hey, Derveed, how are you? So politically, people get a bone thrown to them all the time because on important matters, it always goes to a statewide vote. Now we're having, should we have sports betting? Yes or no? Right? Yes, let the Indian casinos handle it. Checkbox A. B is no, let it be a wide open market and we'll put money towards homeless, right? So, I mean, it's just like, you decide, right? No cemeteries tonight, Derveet, no. Well, deflation will be, trust me, deflation will be a thing. A very, 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 very real thing coming up when as the debt has to roll over and the cost of rising interest rates starts to take its toll on budgeting. You better believe not only is the cost of funding going up, but the value of the bonds that the United States Treasury holds have taken dramatic hits too. So you have a two-way. Remember, bond prices are like a seesaw. If interest rates go up, the bond prices go down. Okay, so the value of the federal government's crap that they bought has depreciated greatly, which puts a further budgetary hole in there. So how you doing, Cass? Good to see you. We will see it as deflation, just like it was said when the prices are overpriced. Well, you'll see it as deflation when the amounts of debt start to implode. You'll see plenty of it. Okay, this has been a massive shell game that's been going on since the 1930s, and I don't see it changing. Here comes Blackbird. I watch your time. I love your channel. Thank you, Johnny. Thank you. And once again, make sure to check out today's video on the Nazi eugenics in California connection. Hello, Blackbird. Hello, Blackbird.
Hey, Rosie.
Yeah.
We're having the most wonderful Sundays.
Yeah, I've had a good Sunday too. Vermont is the epitome of what you're talking about. Yeah, I do. I'd like to go to Vermont. I mean, I would enjoy it. But Johnny, I appreciate that. So this is the way that I see things coming up. The executive branch is using every bit of power to shape the mind of people before election day. Will it succeed? I have no idea. You in Las Vegas? Yeah, it's not gonna be Space Girl. It'll be Witch Girl tomorrow night. You in Las Vegas? No, I'm in. I'm not gonna be down in Vegas for a bit there, Robert. All right, I got bigger fish to fry coming up, so I will get down there. Something looks different. Probably. Did the thing reverse again on me? Did this goofy thing reverse? I don't know. Is everything backwards? Everything ass backwards again? No, I think it's okay. Yeah, I'm dressing up tomorrow night. I don't think that's it. I think I just had that turn wrong. There we go. There, I think that's better over there. Super with too much money. Vermont's a hard state to live in. It's beautiful though. It's unusual to me that it's right next door to it's right next door to New Hampshire, which is bastion of conservatism, right? That's what I find particularly interesting. Get the pumpkin of doom lit. There. I'll have to take it inside and chilly tomorrow night and kind of get set up in there. So sorry to hear your speaker out of the house was attacked recently. Yeah, it was actually her husband. Is that on? Yeah. Nancy Pelosi's a Baltimorean, man. She'd be too tough. They wouldn't attack her, man. My boo-boo slid down. Boo-boo. Boo-boo up here. Let me get the lead out. Ooh, 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 ooh. All right. I had it on the other night. I'll have it on tomorrow for a little 12-second shorty video. It's just my sexy witch outfit. Conversation, I have too much to drink. 80 can stand is one tough broad. I'm a true. Here's the deal. That idea planted that elections can be stolen, which really started to take root about, I'd say 12 to 15 years ago, when the outcomes of elections started to turn in a way that the entrenched majority started to take issue with and didn't like the outcome, and started to theorize that there must be something wrong with the system of voting. And you can always go in there and find cases where fraud takes people stuff ballots and stuff like that. And on January 6th of 2021, we crossed a real threshold in this nation. A threshold that we had not crossed really since, well, we came close when the Bonus Army marched on Washington in July of 1933. They were afraid that the thousands of ex-soldiers would storm the Capitol, and when the bill to prepay the bonus, pay it early, was defeated. Now we've kind of crossed that bridge, and now we see like elected officials, the Supreme Court gets their locations doxed out. They get threats. Hello, North Carolina. They get threats to their being, right? Threats on their life. Now we have the husband of the Speaker of the House attacked. This trend is going to accelerate going forward, where people feel empowered to take action on their own. And it's going to accelerate to a point where control, meaning police authority and things, it's going to reach a point where it can no longer contain the Kraken. And at that point, there'll be no putting the toothpaste back in the tube as far as civil control and things like that. Do I see that in the immediate future? No. But I do see a day when that's going to be a very real reality. Trucks pulling up with laundry tubs full of ballots, they get pissed. Those isolated instances get an undue amount of attention. Okay? The amounts get blown out of proportion. the stories grow over time in the volume. First it's a video of a single person stuffing 18, 25, 50 ballots in there. And it grows to monumental proportions. Who knows what the reality is? I sure don't. But I'm just saying, people are good not only at discovering truths, they're also good at making up stories too. Especially stories that they know will get a lot of media traction. We really need to do away with this two-party system. Yeah, I don't know, Morning Dog. It's just been a slide downhill, and I don't have any idea what's going to happen this November election. I just don't know. Okay? But I do worry when, thank you, Cademan, when I do see the trend of things, and I do know that at this point in time, people haven't even begun to be pressed. Right? They haven't even begun to get under pressure yet. I just worry for the future. They are living what we fear will happen. They're living what we fear will. It's hard to say, or else they're front-running that and creating a reality that they hope that others will feed upon to create civil disturbance and civil unrest, and actually take power from a government that may no longer be taken by the ballot box. A lot of people grew up in an America that they like and idealize. They saw a certain power structure, who was the bosses and who was the underlings, and now they see that changing. And it's a very, very scary thing to a lot of people, the power shifts that have occurred in the America. Yeah, so I haven't really gotten into it, Amanda. I'm just saying, from shaping up in terms of things, I think stories can be put up on both sides of things, because people definitely have an interest in shaping the news and the way that people perceive the news. The speaker is not really the equivalent of the prime minister. I don't think in British Parliament that there is an equivalent. Hey, Kitty, how are you? Bolsonaro lost in Brazil. Was that real radical dude? I don't know. I'm not really sure, but that's my take on things. I could be totally off the wall and totally wrong. So we're gonna see. Can you do a podcast? I don't know. I'm at the point in my life I just want to kind of get the pleasures I can and the enjoyment that I can, and put out my videos once in a while and go live and talk about events of the world, and share them with people so people can benchmark things and see things come along and say, yeah, we talked about that. Yeah, that was okay. So we ready, trust. Altasia's like, we're ready, trust and believe. Well, you can certainly see. No, I don't have enough to say on a daily for a podcast or something like that. But I can tell you what. You can see, and Optasia perfectly delineates what the split is. It's between urban and urban values and economies versus rural values and things like that. So it's when people talk about seceding from the Union, and right, it's not Vermont wants to break away from America. It's not Maine wants to break away. It's not California. I've never heard of it, North Carolina. I like to think I'm a mix of both here. Yeah, it's good. It's always good to be middle of the roader in life, and subject yourself. Don't seek out the news you want. Seek out the news from both sides. Okay. But it is what it is. Hey, Blondie, happy pre-Halloween Eve to you. I'm in kind of good spirits because it was a good week betting college football this week, which was a nice bounce back for us. So get us back on track. Getting ready to go into the blue hour, so it's you have a lot of a lot more than we used to have here, and this year will probably be pretty heavy because of the people perceiving that the pandemic, it's safe to go outside, trick or treat. So people also have an idea in the neighborhood where the crack houses are, who's making the meth, what the dependable safe places are, and what the quote dependable normal people are in the neighborhood to go up and knock on a door, as opposed to seeing a long barrel 357 Magnum in the side of your head. What do you want? Trick or treat. The hell out of my I'm not having volume problems. Just refresh your connection, Catherine. Just refresh your browser connection. Yeah, she would be third in line. Yeah. I treasure the peace we have here. Yes, do treasure it. 33, born and raised in Vermont, went to high school in California, came back to Vermont, moved to Florida, came crying back to Vermont. Because it's in you, Caden. It is in you. That's who you are. There's something about that environment that's unbeknownst to you in your genetic composition, that your being favors being in that location. Okay, you don't know it, but it is. Although Thomas Wolfe said you can't go home again, you can never go home again. Well, I don't want to go home, but I think F6 or something. Just close out your YouTube browser window. Just close out this chat and then reopen it again, Catherine. And you might have better volume. Yeah, I mean, it's you've said it. It's beautiful. There's some things that you don't agree with there. Thank you, Derveet. Happy Halloween to you. $10 from wonderful Derveet. Thank you very much, Derveet. I appreciate the support. I appreciate the support, and your confidence in me is going to be rewarded tenfold in the. Oh, great skiing too, right?
David tipped $10 through Super Chat. Happy Halloween, Rosie.
Caden says, but the political views here should. Well, people say the same thing in California. California skews the nation. Hey Jennifer, how are you? The thought from California generally rolls eastward from west to east, and it influences the nation. And what this is like its own separate nation here. And it's different from the rest of America. It's different climatologically, geologically. Hey Missy, how are you, sweetie? That's what I did. Volume up. Still, I don't know. I don't think. How's my volume check, guys? Same as I always do. I don't know. Maybe just maybe restart your whole phone then, Catherine, if you're on that earth. Restart your computer, because I think it's something there. Volume's good. How are you, Missy? Good to see you. I think Bobby will be over. He'll be in a jovial mood given the 49ers victory today. Okay, the volume is fine. So that's my advice to you is, Catherine, to just turn off your computer or your phone and just go through a whole restart. I think that'll be it. And congratulations to the Tennessee Volunteers for doing it up. And you're looking at your potential NCAA football champions for 2022-23. I think everything. Why is my pumpkin so weak ass right? Is it okay here? I guess because it's not dark. I think everything looks okay. I think everything looks alright. It looked a little weak-ass to me. Oh. But that could just be me. So once again, 120 people. Let's get some thumbs up going. And if you haven't seen this morning's video, please check it out. The Nazis, eugenics, and the California connection. It's probably a story you've never heard before, but it's quite a compelling one, and it's very frightening. Well, it's going to be a big one, Amanda. I'd have to have the guts of a cat burglar to be on them next weekend, and I don't know if they give me the points. Hey, James. Next week may, in fact, be a de facto national championship game right there. So, ooh. I'm enjoying our last bit of light, because once we're out here in the season, we know it's coming with the dark, and we're not going to have the afternoon golden hour and the blue hour. We come on. I think that the GoPro has been doing a pretty good job for me too. I think that's been a very good investment. What the hell is that noise? Always sounds like a cat's getting run over on the streets. Weird. Oh, I guess it's just the kids screaming out there. Former University of Georgia coach just died, so maybe the Bulldogs are down a bit. Yeah, maybe so. I don't know. Who's down is Oklahoma State. They got their asses kicked. Good night, Dervit. Thank you for the support. It's very appreciated. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm just not getting a good view. I think we need to turn that bumper. We need a rat on top, too. Oh, let's get a rat on the pumpkin. Oh, shit. Night that my light's on. Tuesday's gonna be rainy, I think so. We gotta enjoy it while we can. Thank goodness that the rain is gonna hold off until the kids are trick-or-treating, so that's at least a good thing. Bobby should be here any minute. And then I'll start cooking. 90 is a good, you haven't been cheated in life if you make it to 90. Right? And you were doing something you loved, your life. I mean, what the hell? We should all be so lucky. You could be, what's his face, the coach of Texas A&M, pulling down all that money and not doing shit. Saw more on Facebook than we did on the news, even national. I think I saw a YouTube video about it. I think I saw it. Okay, think it worked. Just used to you being high volume. Well, there I am. I think the pickup on the Galaxy S10 always works beautifully. I've been doing something and okay, that was naughty. There we go. Hello, Bobby.
Hey. How are you?
Good. Bobby should be in a good mood because of the Niners today. So.
Oh man, they just killed him.
Bobby has arrived.
They just killed him.
Yeah. Hope you brought your appetite. I'm going to cook in a bit. How's everything going?
Good. How are you? Huh?
Everything's A-okay? Been out and about?
Out and about doing what?
Videos. While you're in there, you can bring me a Michelob Ultra. How about that? Kick off our cocktail hour here. Boy, I should be so lucky. Right. You have Corona and red beer in there. The Corona's on the door, so everywhere. And the I don't know if you need a bottle opener. It's in the drawer there. So how does so I'm assuming the volume is okay now in there. How are your dogs doing, Bobby? How's that little bastard Link doing? Good old Link. Has he ever calmed down, or is he still wired for?
Well, he's okay as long as nobody comes to visit.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, Jerry Lee Lewis.
Poor Jerry Lee.
Thank you, Bobby. Cheers, everybody. All right. Jimmy Swaggart's cousin.
Jerry Lee.
Yep. Remember, Jimmy Swaggart was originally the one offered his son recording contract, and he turned it down because he wanted to be a preacher. And he said, "But I got my cousin Jerry Lee, who plays pretty good. Just send him on down."
That was Elvis's.
Sun Records, man, that was it.
Elvis and Johnny Cash and. Hello, Bert.
You got to go over and say hi to him.
Is he deaf?
He's enjoying his super burrito down there, so. No, I think his hearing's pretty good. Blackbird, Bobby's here. Say hi.
What's up, buddy? I'm good. How are you? There you go. There you go.
The great state of Tennessee. People told me that Memphis has gotten pretty bad. It's, it's like tourism is down in Memphis, and it seems like Nashville is still the place to go, and Knoxville. Won't go into Memphis. That makes it attractive for me. Touring Memphis. Bobby was born a Yankee. That ain't gonna change.
I'm a Westerner. I'm from California.
Bobby, you're from Pennsylvania, bro. I mean, just own it, okay? I'm a Reb and you're a Yankee. Just own it. That's the way it is. Memphis has been awful since the mid-'80s. What is there still to do in Memphis? The Mall of Memphis, but it was never safe. I wonder what there's to do. I don't even know what... I think that's where Martin Luther King was slain, at the Florence Hotel or whatever the hell it was down there.
He was supporting the garbage strike.
Huh?
He was supporting the garbage strike.
Yeah, what was the name? The Lorraine Motel in Memphis. That was it. The Lorraine Motel. Memphis has a Peabody. Oh, okay. That's where the Ducks are marched at. I thought that was down in. Little Rock down there, or Hot Springs. Hey, Monica. Oh, I'm Rosie's agent. I hate even going to the store. If I have something in mind, I enjoy going to the store, like just seeing what's new, checking out the big 8K TVs and stuff. Bobby, did you get your 8K TV? Bobby's like, nuts to that shit. I don't need that.
I have a TV. I only need one. I'm not somebody who just buys and buys.
Buys and buys. Buys it, buy it, use it, wear it out, do without. That's it. Oh yeah, the water's good. They have They have they have Congress Avenue in Hot Springs. It has all of the old line baths and things down there. Okay, so the Peabody Hotel is in Memphis, where they march out the ducks, and so there's definitely some stuff to see down there. I imagine the food scene is pretty good in Memphis. Huh? Here, Bobby, put it in here. Oh, put that on the wall there. Oh, ooh, ooh. Memphis has the replica of the entire Mississippi too, right? Oh
Good.
wow.
Good.
They
Everything's
have
good.
weddings. So there's some things to be said. There's some things to be
Life
said for
is
that.
good,
Yeah,
Rosie.
thumbs up are appreciated. I'm gonna start cooking in a couple minutes, Bob.
All right, take your time.
How was your day, Bird? Your outlaw driving pretty good today?
It was good. I went to the golf course.
Yeah, I checked. I saw you over there. But your camera was pointed at the sky, so I couldn't.
Gopher Mobile one, but whatever, next time.
I was checking in. I was getting a good sky view of the sky up there.
Where you got the fairgrounds?
Yeah. The Gopher Mobile is a little squirrely.
Hey, Jamie, how are you? All right, Bobby, tell you I'm going to start to
Hey,
cook.
everybody.
Take over the chat. Be nice to people.
Be nice. I'm always nice. There you go.
Bobby's never had the famous pepperoni chicken.
Is that what it is?
Nice
Pepperoni?
Italian dish, yeah. There,
Really? Tara knows how to cook?
no, her mom did it.
Oh, yeah. When Tara's hungry, she goes to her mom's.
But she did it. I mean, she made it here, Bobby.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, she did make it when she was visiting here. I was worried that the Niners and Rams, two teams are very racked up with injuries. Like the 49ers might screw up today.
Well, they have McCaffrey.
Yeah, we did do. He ran one good thing, and then that was it last week.
Well, yeah, he was only there for like 3 days.
So, yeah.
What did he do today? He threw a pass, he caught a pass, and he ran for a touchdown. The trifecta.
They tell me tomorrow night into Monday we got a real cold wave coming in.
Oh my God, it's cold in the morning.
Oh, I know that. I get up in the morning and I'm like, woo, woo. But we don't run the heat here, so.
Judy, retirement is looking good.
How's retirement, Bob?
Retirement's good. They lost another driver Friday.
He quit. Get the hell out of here. Bobby's got the inside scoop over that.
Well, I'm still on their what you call it? They send out all these messages and it comes to my phone. So
Oh yeah, they're still talking to you.
yeah.
Right?
Julie, I'm not bored.
Bobby is a spiritual oasis.
I am not bored yet.
Bobby, we ought to go on one of those Dharma retreats, Indian centers somewhere, and see if I can resist talking for a weekend.
Yeah, that's gonna.
That's gonna happen.
We get kicked out after the first hour.
Not keeping with the spirit of that whole program. I can't help it, Bobby. Some people are born to be talkers.
That's right.
This stove that Bird gave was so nice. Some people are born to be talkers,
Yeah,
Bobby.
Monica.
Some people are born to be talkers.
Some of the other drivers text me all the time. What are you doing? You're short.
Why don't you come over? We'll have lunch. Bobby drive today. Yeah. Bobby will be back. Trust me. Just waiting to see if I'm going to be done in June or not.
In June.
June 21st, yeah. Fucking around. That's why Medicare eligibility day. It.
Hey, that's a big thing, Medicare.
It's
Believe
a
me.
big thing for me because my life is impaired by my monthly insurance.
Yeah. Well, when I was 64, I was paying $700 a month for Kaiser.
You can double that for me.
Oh, wow.
And I've never made a claim.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm in perfect health. I don't have shit.
Well, my Kaiser, the senior advantage is going from 75 to 65 next year.
The rich get richer, Bob.
That's right.
That's
Keeps
it.
going down.
Even bored, too busy. Some are born to sweet delight, some are born to endless night. I like that. I like that. Vivi Swan, how you doing? Oh, I'm looking for watercolor classes to do. That's nice, Shimei. I hope that comes to pass for you. You deserve it. Let's get some thumbs up going tonight, guys, on the Halloween Eve here. Are you going to be hiding in your house, or are you going to be handing out candy?
You know, I just put all the candy in a bowl and I put it on the out on the porch.
Trick or treat.
But you know, last year they took my goddamn bowl.
The bowl's worth more than
Yeah.
the candy. Bob is giving out Smarties.
So I'm gonna put it on a paper plate this year.
Oh, shit, too funny.
They took my
Oh,
goddamn bowl. Hello, Mike. Unreal.
hey, Mike B, how are ya? Hey, June, how are ya?
Hi, Jim.
I see, Bobby, I'm 51 and 38 for college football betting this season. Ain't bad, you know?
Yeah, made some money. You see
You
that
won-
guy bet on the Astro? He bet
Yeah,
10 million.
Mattress Mac.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna see a pro handicapper with a better published record than what I got. I guarantee you that. Bird, do me a favor, dump this out. So would you see for me while you're going? Oh,
Well, I tell you what, don't bet on the pros.
I don't bet.
You, you don't know what those guys are doing.
Look at the Commanders one today, I guess.
Yeah. Well, and then that one game where, well,
I don't bet pros, Bob.
what was it, Atlanta and the other
I give
team,
an opinion on it. I don't bet it.
and they tied it up, and the guy threw his helmet, and they missed the field goal because they tacked on 15 yards, and then Atlanta came back and kicked the field goal and beat them. What a moron!
That's the shit that kills you in betting right there.
Yeah. What a moron! Hello, James.
Thank you.
I mean, they had the game won, and because the guy had the showboat, they lost. Boy, I tell you, first of all, I mean, in the morning it's 36 degrees. I had to go buy a new sleeping bag. One that's a 1020. Because the dogs don't like being cold. they get under the sleeping bag with me, and it's like, oh God. then they stretch out.
Stop torturing the dogs, Bobby.
Yeah, they have a good one.
Stop torturing the dogs. Did we have a World Series game today or a day off today?
Day off. Tomorrow.
I'd like to see Mattress Mac bust the books for 76 million.
Yeah.
They were laughing at him when he went in. They ain't laughing now.
Well, what's what? Tied 1-1.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Get back to cooking.
Julie, I sleep on the couch because my back, and it's easy for me to get up and down. So I sleep on my couch, and the two dogs, they jump under the sleeping bag, get comfortable, and then I have to figure out where I'm going to sleep because I have to sleep between those two.
First world problems, Bob.
What's that?
You have first world problems.
Yeah. Yeah.
Guys are just throwing the onions in and getting her going. Yeah, we got the annual Halloween decorating contest tomorrow night. So people will be sending in their entries.
I think.
Let that cook down a bit. Yeah, this stove is really nice and birthday.
Wow, 204-year anniversary. That's a long time for a church anniversary.
Of what? Our church 204th anniversary. Goodness. Lucas says the World Cup begins next month. Yeah, Luca, you're gonna hate me. Bobby knows what I'm gonna say. As far as soccer is concerned, it's like
It's like track and field.
you want some nuts?
No.
It's like this just not gonna be on my radar screen. The thing that bothers me about it is you kick a ball for an hour and it can be 0-0 at the end of it with nothing.
Yeah, and then they have what, the penalty kicks or whatever. Everybody gets a chance to kick.
I don't know. It's not, for those that enjoy it, I love it. I love it for you guys. Let's get some thumbs up, guys. We got about 130 people in the chat. Let's get those thumbs up going tonight. It is very appreciated. So you have a little cocktail on that?
No, no.
204th anniversary.
So that's like what,
It's like 1820, 1822, 3, 4, 5, 18, 9, 1818 or something.
in the same building?
You were just trucking off to school.
Yeah, yeah.
You and the OJ. Yep. The video is out, Bob. It is. Yep. It's called Nazis, Eugenics, and California's Dark History. It was over to the Sonoma Development Center.
Oh, where?
Mm-hmm. Shame that whole place is just rotting and starting to fall apart.
Yeah, yeah.
Why can't they just open it up to?
They were living there 2 years ago.
There's still some people living around.
Yeah, I don't know if, are those the caretakers?
I have no idea. Not the same building. Okay. Oh, well, thank you, Julie. I hope people share it on their social media. We need to learn the lessons of the past. Bobby, what do you think of the decorations there?
Very nice.
People sent all these.
They sent
That's
it
a
to you?
pumpkin that we picked up at the pumpkin patch.
Yeah.
Really nice. But that low and slow.
Hey, Monkey Boy. What's up, buddy?
Is that Monkey Boy?
Yeah.
Monkey Boy, you 6-time son of a gun. Oh. You know I got the Glock 19, right?
You bought a new gun?
Uh-huh. I'm picking it up on Tuesday. Because Rinker Arms over on Mendocino and Bicentennial is closed on Monday, so. I got one for you just in case now. Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Bobby, like I'm coming over, open up the big gates, I'm bringing the car, and I'm bringing the dogs too. Make sure to get the bedroom ready over and get stock up beer, or else learn to fucking make beer in the back there. Monkey Boy's a big Glock fan. He's a Glock fanboy.
What's Mr. Zeke there?
He's got like 10 guns. He's got everything, man. He's got everything.
Yeah, him and Randy.
Got an AK. AK-47. I had a video of me shooting the AK and fucking TikTok took it down. God damn.
Did they really?
Yeah. You look too violent in it. Really? I still think we need to return to Fort Bragg, Bobby, and relive old days up there.
Fort Bragg?
Yep. On the Puke Road and all that.
Well, if we go up next time, we're going to go up through Boonville and along the coast. I'm not going up to Willits and then go through that road again.
That Willits Road?
Yeah.
I almost died on that son of a bitch. I think we both got off work that afternoon. We were both tired as dogs, you know, and we're hitting the road going up there. Bobby's
I was on that
You had
road
good spirits, though, Bobby.
20 years ago going to a Little League tournament up there.
Oh.
Thank you, Lucky Boy. I feel good, buddy. Not bad for 73.
Well, we have a good time up there, don't we, Bobby?
Yeah, it was good.
Bobby says, don't put me in a shitty hotel. I said, well, there is. Let that go a few more minutes before we add the sauce. Ooh. Buffalo is winning 14-7. I don't think that's a surprise.
No.
What's a surprise is the Packers have 7 points. That's a surprise. Never bet pro football, though. You're a fool if you do.
It's not set up for the average person to win.
Well, it's on any given. These are professional people in all spots. I mean, here's this dog again, Bird. Blackbird.
How do you get in the fence?
I have no idea how the dog gets in there. Just I was in there editing video, and all of a sudden the dog comes prancing in one day. Hello, where the hell did you come from?
The cats told them, "Hey, Bird's got food."
We got like 6 or 7 cats around here now that are just
They tell their
demand
friends.
to be fed too. They'll sit here on the wall looking at me. No, it's not the dog on the flyer. No, dog on the flyer is a little dopier looking than this dog. A little dopier. I'm going to add the sauce and bubble away. Oh. Yeah, we got a hell of a cold wave going to come in, Bobby, with wind.
Yeah,
It's going to be in the low 30s.
we might even get some rain.
As long as it holds off for the kids for Halloween, I'm happy. I don't want the kids to get rain going on.
Yeah.
Work together and down really good. That's going to be delicious. 15 minutes, Bobby. Just going along here, manual transmission in the truck, shifting, going around anything.
Oh yeah.
You're like, whose idea was this thing?
Why? I don't understand why they couldn't make that road straight.
I have no idea either, Bobby. I guess they had to buy right away through shit and everything. What an insane road.
Yeah. I mean, they run the train in a straight line.
Well, Bobby, well, you're a professional driver. You know what he told me? Shut up.
Yeah.
But that's a beautiful harbor there, Noy Harbor.
Yeah. Well, isn't that where the Russians?
Yeah, a little further south is where the Fort Ross is out there.
Right.
I actually have I have a few videos on Fort Ross. Okay, we're gonna let that stew out a while. almost like a chicken cacciatore, Bobby, if it's boneless.
Oh, good.
Good. Oh. Yeah, I don't know about that dog. There's always a dog on a flyer or on a pole somewhere that's
Well,
missing.
last time I left here, I almost hit a dog. He was running across the street. It's like, Jesus. Don't these people take care of their animals?
A little over a year ago, you did a video live, and you and Kev and someone else were in the alley and in front of the Cecil. Can you tell me the title? Might be, it depends. If you just put Cecil Hotel in there, and then just go by the date of 2021, you should be able to see it, because I was just down there a couple months ago. I was with Mew Mew Swan, his crew. We had dinner, and then we were down at the Cecil. Pretty wild. I've been there like 4 or 5 times.
What's the Cecil?
The Cecil Hotel down in LA on Main Street, where they found that Taiwanese girl floating in the water tank on the roof, and people were drinking water.
Not knowing.
She was pushing buttons in the elevator. Lisa Lamb or something crazy. Yeah, his crew.
His parents.
God, what would I do without you, Amanda?
Well, you mean Key brings his parents out to hang out with Rosie?
Well, he's 15, so...
He's what?
Well, he's 15 years old, so I was like, damn right your parents got to be there. I'm not gonna meet somebody who's underage and stuff.
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
his parents were right there, and it's like, oh, cool, you can hang out. You know, your parents are right here. And we had fun chooching around and doing stuff.
Hi, Amanda.
Figured, yeah, if your parents are right here, it's cool. You know?
He's 15 and he brings his parents.
Yeah, because you know the way people are on the internet these days, they're just like, oh, geez, everybody's a pedo, blah, 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 and all this.
Were they Korean?
Not Kev's parents, tragedy today. You used to be able to go to the park, enjoy seeing kids on teeter-totters and slides and just having a good time. Now if you look sideways at them, people call you a name and all this.
Yeah,
It's sad,
yeah.
isn't it? It's tragic.
It is.
It's really tragic.
Hey, Janet.
How fucked up our world is.
Janet's here.
Is that the dummy Janet? She called me a dummy the other night.
Did you really?
Yeah, somebody wrote me very offended. She had a nice pumpkin patch. Who you rooting for? Mattress Mac and the Astros, or who you rooting for?
Well, I'd like to see Dusty Baker get a World Series. But I am a National League guy. But I'm not a big fan of Bryce Harper's. So I'm kind of neutral. I'm waiting to see if the Giants pay Aaron, what's his name, Aaron Judd,
Oh yeah, the
$400 million.
Giants want to pick him up.
Yeah,
What a man! You think that's a good idea, Bob?
yeah, oh yeah,
400 million.
yeah. He'll be the
Poor
first.
Lamar Jackson wants 160 million for the Ravens.
I know.
Hell,
I
man!
know. No.
That much money? What if this kid falls apart or something?
Well, he's going to get hurt. Any of these guys that run around like that, it's just a matter of time. They don't last.
That's not like you, Bobby. Oh yeah, just give him whatever the hell he wants, right? Oh.
Way too much money. But Aaron Judd, I'm thinking he'll be the first $400 million.
Yeah, I just
baseball
think the
player.
Giants definitely want to have this guy.
Yeah. Well, and they got the money.
I know they got the money, but what's the clubhouse going to be like? You know, I mean.
Well, he's an easygoing guy. He's from Southern
Yeah, I'm talking about the
California.
other people that aren't making 40 million or whatever a year. You should go to the Orioles, right? Yeah. All right, Bobby.
Ooh.
Try that on for size.
That's tasty.
Yeah, I thought you'd enjoy it. It's my own homemade tomato, my own red sauce with chicken and.
Hello.
Hello,
Oh, your doggy.
your doggy.
Your doggy is over here. Look,
Dude,
he's right.
she's so bad, man.
How you
I'll show
doing?
you where the hole is. Right here.
So uncool.
The whole doggy.
Well, this is where it all happens. So. Mike knows where the food is.
Yeah.
We always have like a revolving door around here these days.
They just come around.
Just come around. I came home the other day. Kids were playing soccer in the back field here. I imagine one's going to nut themselves on the pipes out of the ground and stuff like that. Call their lawyers.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hello,
shit.
Nino.
Doggone, the Niners did it up today, guys. It's about time. It's about time. Cheers, everybody. Good to have you here
Well,
tonight.
they did it without Debo. Debo Sanders. He didn't play.
How is it? Okay.
Very good. Nice and tasty.
Yeah, just it's the time of year. So many injuries. That's what happened to the Ravens last year. Every 3/4 of the team was injured, and they still found a way to win by a point or something.
Yeah.
With
All that defense.
Huntley, the backup quarterback, and all that crap. Bobby says, "Pay the man his $400 million and just be done with it." Hey, Flan. That would make him one of the highest paid people in the history of the world
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
for swinging a bat. Makes you wish you'd stuck with baseball, huh, Bob?
Yeah.
Could you hit the ball pretty good, Bobby? Huh?
Yeah, thank you.
No worries. All right. How good.
See you later.
See ya.
Bye. Bye.
The good thing is he's safe.
Yep.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah. I can hear her, but it's like, come back through.
Well, you always know where to look anyway.
Yeah. All right, have a good one.
Lon, more teams have missed more field goals and extra points this year. The NFL is degrading backwards. Hey, P. Carver, how are you? Alan, how are you? Thank you for your nice comment on the video today. I appreciated it. Thank you for taking time to check it out. Very nice. Yeah. It was, what kind of dog was that? Like a mud mix little?
Was that like
See, the cats are here now, too. As soon as the dog headed out, here's the cats. They're waiting for feeding time. People do 90 down the street here now. Thank you, Alan. It's a hell of a story. Anybody that thinks Nazi ideas were invented in Germany's got another thing coming with that video. Because the shit that happened over at the Sonoma Development Center was beyond belief. Sonoma home.
Oh, yeah, what they did to those people.
Oh, yeah.
Unbelievable.
Nice to see everybody. We had pepperoni chicken here. I've never made it for Bobby before. How do you like
Good.
it?
Real good.
Good? Yeah, Bobby's we're 49ers fans, Jeffrey. Sorry. It's a hard row.
And the Raiders got crushed. They couldn't even score a point today.
And the Seattle crushed the New York Giants today. That's why I don't bet pro football. All right. But Vegas Rosie had the best week ever in college football this week. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Cass. There's always a story to be told. Is your beard okay?
No, good.
What are you looking at, Goof? Look at this fur ball. They're all over the place here. They know when it's feeding time.
Those birds. We're hungry.
I picked up a good deal on chicken at Grocery Outlet on
Did you?
Friday night, yeah.
On Fortune?
Uh-huh. I'm there every Friday night, live streaming and shopping at...
You and all the old people?
all the people, man. Knock it off, Bobby. Most people are younger than me over there now. Okay.
Are they really?
The old people. Listen to Bobby.
They come from that.
Sunny girl, how are you? Nice to see you.
Hey, Sunny girl.
Oh. You don't go down to the casino. The payoffs are so terrible down there. There's no point to it anymore. I don't really know anybody goes down. Some of the mucky mucks from San Francisco. But that's
They
about
bust them
it.
in.
They bust them in. Some more over there if you want. Hey, Cobra John. Happy Halloween, my friend.
Yeah, because that casino's not paying anybody any money.
Oh, thank you, Cass. I always try to seek out the stories to tell. that are unusual or may change your conception of history. It's very important that people be challenged with what they believe. We live in a pretty insulated society where people have put up the history they want to put up, not necessarily the history that is. That pumpkin's weird. It's flashing like crazy over there.
What is it?
The thing like LED, like blah, 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 blah. It goes weird once in a while. Thank you, Cass. Thank you, Craig. I was shooting in 5.3K and rendering in 4K, so thank you. Thank you. Took a while for me to put that video together. La 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 la, I can't hear you. Bobby, what was San Francisco like in Halloween when you were? Were kids out there on the streets?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
What was the they like to get the premium candy, or what did they like, Bobby?
Whatever the people were given. I mean, there'd be people up and down. I mean, it's not like it is now. There's nobody on the streets.
Yeah, Bobby, we went back to Chattanooga Street where you grew up there, and right close to overlooking Dolores Park and all that.
Mission High School.
Mission O.J. Simpson. And
Yeah. No, he actually went to Galileo.
Trunk of Ween, nice, Sonny. How does that dog get in here?
What?
How's that dog get in here?
I'm sorry.
How does that little dog get in here? Under the fence?
Oh,
Or?
he get under the fence.
Oh, okay.
He dug up this, right? He said, but you don't know how to go back. Right? You come in this side under the fence, but you don't know how to go back into the same hole.
Well, I told his owner. I told his owner. Well, at least you always know where he is over here, you know.
Right? You don't know.
Maybe he just thinks it's a one-way street.
Let's just say, Bert, it's a lot more fun over here than
Doggy.
it's more fun here than at his place.
Yeah.
There's some more if you wanted over there. Yeah, it's a long way for me to go. Right. And I can't drink, right? But I'm glad you had a good time. Thumbs up are appreciated if you're enjoying the chat tonight. Please take a minute. Let's see if we can get up to 100 thumbs up tonight. Bobby, when you went down to Mexico with those hoodlums that you were in high school, those juvenile delinquents that you hung out with, there was no I-5. It was, how'd you get down to
We
101?
went down 101. Yeah. Through Malibu, along the coast.
Must have taken forever to get down there, you know.
Oh yeah.
And a shitload of gas.
Well, gas was cheap. It's like, what, 50 cents a gallon?
Was Mexico worth it, or was it the price that you paid was too high? Hey, darling.
No, it was good. You know, I mean, you know, four high school kids in Mexico. What could go wrong?
Thank you, gas can. Thank you.
We're there in and out.
The thing that I found most disturbing was how that seemed to be the idea of the day.
What's that?
Sterilization, not just of physically terribly handicapped people, and but started widening out to juvenile delinquents and young girl. It just went batshit crazy, you know.
Got worse.
Got worse, yeah.
All of a sudden, somebody thought it was acceptable.
Uh-huh. Started to be a tool of social engineering.
Yeah. Eliminate what somebody thought wasn't in the best interest of society.
You sure you don't want some more, Bob?
No, I'm good. Thank you.
How did you like it?
It was good.
Good dish, huh?
It was good. Nice and tasty.
I got. That's how you like my red sauce. That's my own.
That's very good. That was
Red sauce.
Carol's
Can.
mom's thing.
Yeah, I don't know. She just. I don't know. It's not that fancy a recipe. They grew their own tomatoes, made the own, canned them, the red sauce, and did it up. So.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I had six, 7 tomato plants. They were so damn productive.
Glen Ellen is closed down. Now they want to redevelop it. Sonoma Development Center.
Which? Oh yeah. There were people around. I don't know what the hell they were doing. Just leave it in the sink, Bob.
I think they were the workers. Somebody's still got to take care of that place.
Place is starting to fall apart. Washing Day. The Sonoma Development Center shut down in 2018 because the fires were just encroaching on the property, and it was pretty bad over there.
Now they're having a big battle about who's going to develop it and what they want to develop and all that good stuff.
Well, the state owns it, right?
Well, yeah, but they want to transfer it over to the county.
Well, of course, because the county's got to pay for it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And this county's cheap as hell. They don't want to pay for
They don't want
it.
to pay for it.
They'll be borrowing money from the city again.
Yeah. They don't want to pay for it. They want to build houses out there, and they want to build businesses, and they want to make it its own little town. And people are saying, well, wait a minute, what happens if there's a fire? There's only one road in and one road out.
Well, that was one of the reasons the state gave for eventually shutting it down was the fires were licking right at the perimeter of the
Yeah. Well, in
place.
in 17, we had to go out there and pick up all those people and take them over to,
Well,
oh, where the hell we take them? Over along Highway 80.
well,
Yeah, the county buses were out there. We were out there. There were like 200 people.
that refinery, not the refinery, that winery, the second one I went to at the end of my video, Ledson Winery, they had that famous video of the hills were on fire behind the
Yep.
winery coming down that way. Dinner was excellent.
Oh, yeah. Well, and didn't the helicopter come and drop the thing on the castle? Keep it so the castle wouldn't burn?
Wow. Then you know gas can. Okay, good night, Alan. Then you know that Glen Ellen was the home of Jack London, the adventure writer. Call it a wild and to build a fire and all that kind of stuff. And his place is still you know,
Still there. The
still
park's
there,
still
yeah.
Well, you know, it's Sonoma Development Center. It's called Elridge. It's its own town. You know, it's its own city. Has its own area code.
Zip code.
I mean, I used to pick people up there from Elridge.
You should check out my video I posted this morning, and you'd enjoy it.
about you were over there?
Yeah, I did my first video from there.
You walk up the hill to all the old buildings?
Yep. I didn't even get to the part about the lobotomies they did and the LSD experiments they did up there and shit.
Mm-hmm.
I figured enough horror in one video is enough.
Let me see. Come over here.
That was the epicenter of experimentation right there at the
As I was beginning.
Sonoma State Hospital. There's poor people. Oh.
All right. Ciao,
And you have
time.
the cemetery in the back. Sonoma's home cemetery,
In the back or up on the hill?
wherever the hell it is. And to add insult to injury, because they were afraid in the 1960s, 70s if they were be sued, they removed every grave marker and threw it in the dumpster and got rid of the record so nobody would know
Who was there?
who was buried there, so they couldn't be sued. Son of a bitch. I didn't even put that in my video.
That was the state?
Yep.
Of course. Of course.
This ranger, I don't know. She's like, she's pretty hot, but I don't know.
1,400 people in unmarked graves buried over there. And you're going to develop that? Yeah, Todd in the Drooling York Sonoma Development Center is the background, yeah. And you're going to build over top of that cemetery? That'll be a fight for 20 years. Are you kidding? Oakmont people go, Glen Ellen people, are you kidding?
They already
the
said-
Richie Rich at Glen Ellen?
Yeah.
Oh, hell no.
They're already trying to get a couple guys.
Safeway out here?
This guy, Doug Bosco, and the other guy. who
Oh,
owns,
Doug, I know this Dick Bosco. I've heard that.
Yeah, he used to be the congressman, and then he was married to that lady judge, and the other guy who owns the Press Democrat. They're trying to go behind everybody's back, so they can get it and develop it without all this.
They could build the first Safeway.
Yeah, Safeway.
Imagine that. Bobby's like, it'll be a cold day in hell when a Safeway goes up in Glen Ellen, Glen Elridge, or whatever the hell it is out there.
Elridge.
Yeah,
You know,
you guys
they had
can't
their own
imagine
fire
how
department,
prime
they
of
had
people.
their own police department.
This is a 1,000-acre property. You
Yeah.
can't. That's 2,000 times bigger than a rancho. You can't imagine these people how they got such a hard-on bing to develop this. They're thinking golf course and country club, plow over top of the cemetery. Who cares, right?
And like I say, if there's a fire, how are people going to get out of there?
We only have Highway 12. That's it.
Yeah, well, they said, it's Arnold Drive. That's the only way. And they said, well, we're going to build a road from Arnold Drive over to Highway 12. And the environmentalists said, no, you're not.
No,
No, you're not.
ain't nothing going to be done over there, Bobby.
Yeah, you're not doing anything.
I'll
Like
be
that.
long, cold, and gold in the ground before anything's done over there.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's too much political power in West County to do
There's
that.
too much money over
Too much
there.
money, wineries, and all that shit.
And they aren't going to want 1,000 new homes. being
Anyway,
built.
if you have not checked out the video, make it a point to check that video out this morning. I know I post a lot of content, but some is head and antlers above the rest, and this is one that you should see. Thank you, Flan. Especially if you had an idea about Nazi Germany and where their ideas came from. You'll find out in that video, a lot of that came from right here in the good old USA. So, with pride from California.
The mad scientist of Elridge.
It was just people at the time had a different way of thinking about that. You know, institutions like Stanford, they were at the forefront. All that stuff. Thank you, June. I appreciate you checking it out, honey, and taking the time. Just throws them in 6-foot the way straight folks is disgusting. Well, you can imagine here, Julie, they just dispensed with all the records of who was buried where, took up all the cemetery markers, and that was it. Right. You want to DNA 1,300 people down here? Go for it. Right.
Yeah.
Thank you, Cass. That's just whetting your appetite for what's coming up in the month of November.
It's always there, Fish. Go on.
I've got a video coming up. Tomorrow's a cheesecake. I got my little witch's outfit on. It's only 12 seconds.
So big,
I got a video coming up on Tuesday morning. It's going to make those of you who followed the Chris Watts and the guy that killed his wife and the 2 kids, stuffed them in the gas, in the oil containers. I got a guy that set the precedent for that shit, that made Chris Watts look like a Sunday school picnic. What this guy did in this county was beyond belief. Not in our county, not that place. Somebody in the 1980s thought that they would be sued, so they pulled all the markers and threw them all into a roll-off dumpster. And that was it.
Haul them to the dump.
That was it. Happy birthday, Cass. So make sure you're on board for November. It's going to be a November to remember here. Before I get back and I got a doctor appointment in late November. Did you get your booster, Bobby, and everything?
No.
Get your ass over there and get your booster, son. You definitely need to get that booster, Bobby. No bullshit. Playing with fire on that. So what do we got? What's the score on the Buffalo Packers game? Anybody got an update on that? Ooh, Scottish, why don't you have a wrench? Oh. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. There we go. I just got to make sure it's you. I wrote Jen a couple days ago. Hey, Fruit Loops, I haven't heard anything from her. Oh, ooh, ooh, ooh. All right, Scottish, you take your time, honey. I've got Sunday night football recap, rants and wrap-up for Sunday night. Oh, I know that, Sheila. Oh, I know it was done, honey. I know. We're talking about mainstream here. People had a different idea about the indigenous peoples. Oh, my God. That wasn't even a consideration. That was just plowed into the land right there. Hey, Life of Versace. That was a tragedy that doesn't even, isn't even under discussion. I mean, that's a whole, it's 100% agreement on that shit. That's 155 fucking, pardon my language. And I'm, I get livid when I'm not going to go down that.
You want to see Billy Holiday?
But I'm just,
Hologram, or Elvis Presley hologram.
thank God real history comes out. People make command decisions all the time, Julie. If you're the commander of a 5,000 resident place, you have a hell of a lot of power.
They know where to come for dinner.
Yeah.
Hello, guy. Hello, guy.
Ooh, yeah, they know where to come for dinner, Bobby. Look at little bastards. They're everywhere. So when and if Bird moves, he's taking them all with him. That's for damn sure.
They're wild. They're not my cats.
They're not mine.
You just beat them. That's it. They're not mine.
Nah, they got the ideas from the just generational all the way back 500 years. Oh, oh.
We just beat them because I'm a
That was colonialism at its worst. What do you think of that crew, Bobby?
There's only 3.
Only? There's like fucking 8 of them here now.
Like 6. We got 6. And bring all their friends.
Yeah, they're all like a whole crew.
Yeah. They tell their friends, hey, come on, great
Right.
crew.
Yeah, thumbs up or appreciate it. If you haven't hit the thumbs, Bobby, they send the whole crew over here, man. Damn. The whole damn crew. Oh, oh, oh.
Yeah, you better hurry up the dog.
Bird, be aware there may be rain Sunday night or Monday night into Tuesday, so if you have anything on the table that's worthwhile, you might want to remove it. So.
You have to go to work. You don't like working in the rain.
Nobody likes working in the rain, bro.
Unless you're inside.
I can't stand the rain.
If you're an outside person, rain's not good.
If you're a day laborer, it's a pretty long day in the rain, you know.
Oh yeah.
That's the longest day for a day labor, right, Bird? The mud and all that shit.
It sucks.
Yeah, sliding around the mud. And then the guys track it into the houses and the concrete and all that shit. Right. Oh, we'll have more kitties coming, yeah.
They bring all their friends.
Flan says, listen to the rhythm of the falling rain. Do 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 do. You can take that rain and shove it where the sun don't shine. Do 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 do. Thank you, Angus Kisses. I think the decorations turned out pretty good.
Yeah, they look good.
I'm not thrilled by the pumpkin because it's. I gotta burn a little brighter when you throw out some of the joy juice that's melted in it. There we go. See, Bobby, it's better light on that pumpkin, yeah. It gets too low.
Was that a candle?
Yeah, it's a candle in there, yeah. Yeah, at least it's light rain, right, Jerry? Smells good, huh? It's a citrus candle. Sent that to me. Normally I'd have a regular candle, but I just had to use that in a pinch. That's the pumpkin that we bought at the mule house out there. Listen to the rhythm of the falling rain. Tell me do 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 do. So you keep pretty plugged in what's going into work, Bobby. They let you know, or you're on the.
I'm on the list.
They're still trying to send you a manifest.
No.
Honestly, tell the truth. How many often do you get a call to come in and do a drive?
I get probably a text twice a week from other drivers saying, "We're overworked. What are you doing? Can you just volunteer one day a week?"
I was like, volunteer? What do you think I almost did for the last?
I said,
Crazy.
I only work for money.
Mandy says, "How are you, Bobby?"
I'm good, Mandy. How are you?
Yeah. Once a fly, I know I had a little fly that was in the van for like a week and a half, and every time I got in the afternoon, the little bastard was always happy as hell there.
Had company.
Eating crumbs and shit, and joy juice had spilled on the ground. It was happier than hell. It's happier than hell to be in there. Do 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 do.
I got when I used to drive, I'd open the door in the buses, and a fly would come in, and he'd be there all effing day.
All day.
All day long, driving me crazy.
Hey, Vern. Bobby, how about the times you had to pick up people that were sick cause sitting right behind you? There's 20 seats in the van, and they're going to sit right
Behind me and sneeze in my neck. Sneeze in the back
But
of
you
my...
never got COVID, you know?
No.
You never. You never got that. Hey, Wicked, how are you?
Hello, Wicked. Yeah.
That's pretty amazing. Hey, Lee, that's pretty amazing. They last long enough. Oh, you came up with the idea to use the hairspray with or without the flame. Yeah, can you come in tomorrow, Bobby? We need a driver. We're short. Right?
They are short. Another driver left Friday.
Well, it's a dependability aspect, right?
Yeah.
They train some of these guys, and they immediately go on to bus companies.
They go to they get paid more money to go somewhere else. Like I'd say, we're a beginning and an end. There's no middle. There's no future.
It's your last job, and it's your first
Yeah,
job.
yeah. First and last.
I was telling people, one guy's like, "Oh, you're so full of shit." That never happened to Bobby. About the guy that came across the first day, he's like, "Oh, I'm Ted, I'm gay." You remember?
Yeah.
You remember you told me that story?
Yeah.
And what is the first day he shows up, and what's he do?
He only lasted a week. He said, "Hey, I'm what the hell is his name? Matt or something like that." He says, "I'm gay." And I said, "Hey, good, I'm Irish."
Can you imagine that, leading with the point of your sexuality
Yeah.
on a job?
Like
I
I
mean,
care.
holy shit, Bobby's. You probably didn't even miss a beat either. It's like, well, this kid ain't gonna last long on the job.
And he lived up.
right?
He lived up in the river.
Oh my God.
Usually after 2 days, I tell if they're going to make it or not. And
What you used to tell them, they hire you, but I decide if you stay. or
that's
not.
right. That's right. They hire you. I decide if you're going to stay. And the three words are show up, pick up, and shut up.
Shut up. That's it. The 3 ups. Show up, pick up, and shut up. Don't engage in people's lives. Don't do all that.
Yeah. You're not here to socialize.
They'd get their training and tell Bobby bye.
Yeah.
I'm out of here. Oh shit! Look at how good the decoration. Let me turn off the big lights for a minute so we can enjoy. This is all the Halloween Bobby gets. There we go. Bobby's such a cheap bastard, he won't put a pumpkin outside of his place or
No.
anything. You wouldn't even know it's the difference between 4th of July and Halloween and all that kind of crap. When does daylight savings time end?
Is it next week?
I don't know, but is this the very last one, and then we never in this state go on daylight savings time again? Is
Hey,
that
Romy.
correct?
I don't know.
I don't know. Could states opt out of it? I'm not sure if we're forever on that deal or not. I just don't know. I have no idea. Somebody in the chat will know. November 6th, Sheila, but is that our last one in California, or is California going to be special and we'll still have it out here? I don't know. Or is it a whole nation? 'Cause I remember for a while Indiana and Arizona never went on to that.
Right.
Some parts of Indiana stayed on Central Time. Yeah, just leave cock alone. What's the difference? We went back here an hour in the UK. Okay, I don't know either, Sheila. I don't know. I kind of like the. We'll know in a minute when the light goes off over. I have a light over on the workshop that will go off in a minute. I like all the spooks and stuff back there.
Yeah, that looks good.
Yeah, I'm waiting for this light to go off over here. It'll go off in a minute. Do 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 do. Ooh 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 ooh. Was it crowded over at the golf course, Bird?
Well, it was later.
Okay,
When I first went there, there was there.
okay. I figured as long as the weather's still good, people will still be going over there and everything. You like that when it's dark around 4-ish? Yeah, I like it when it's lighter later. Yeah, I remember I lived in Hawaii, never did. U.S. Senate passed a bill named the Sunshine to make daylight savings time permanent standard beginning in 2023. How about that? Hey Cheryl, how
Very
you
good.
doing?
Hi, Cheryl.
There it is. The voice of authority has spoken. There it is. Did the House pass it? And did the President sign it? Oh, Sunshine Protection Act. How nice. Such a sweet name. Do we have a score on the Buffalo? There goes the big light. Now you have like a. Now you can really see the pumpkin there. What do you think of that, Bobby?
Nice.
Look at my champion pants how they glow in the dark. How cool is that? Huh?
So you don't get run over.
Yeah, Cheryl said you look 5 years younger, retired. man.
Thank you, Cheryl.
I got to get Bobby out on the road. No bullshitting around.
I've been retired 10 weeks now.
Problem with Bobby says though, don't put me in any shitty place, any shitty hotel.
Yeah,
I deserve nothing but the best. Now.
Sturlock 13. I'm not having that.
Not having it.
I'm too old for that.
Ooh, 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 ooh. Has that side light been going off, Bird?
What?
Has that side light been going off?
Yeah. We really haven't been out there.
Okay, because it's sometimes it stays on all fucking night, you know. Oh. Another-
Rami, I ain't
That'll be
sleeping
the
though,
day.
man.
Bobby ain't gonna be sleeping. He's like, oh hell no. You think no? No, he's got a certain limit of this. No, it ain't gonna be.
No.
It ain't gonna be no prison industrial complex.
No.
Listen to the rhythm of the falling rain, telling me to Buffalo 24, Green Bay 10. I'm really surprised Green Bay, is that the final, June? I'm kind of surprised Green Bay mustered any kind of offense at all because Aaron Rodgers has been gutted now. He's
Oh yeah.
he's
There's
done.
nobody to. There's.
Tom Brady's, Lamar Jackson gutted him in the last game,
Yeah.
right?
They
There's
say
nobody to throw to.
Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady should retire.
We said that last year.
Yep.
Look at how smart the Manning brothers are. Now they're in the booth making money and having fun. President Obama sitting there with them having the time of their lives.
Yeah.
Oh, second quarter. Okay, so it can get worse, June. Unreal. Ooh. Now, Bobby's never been like a. Yeah, when I first got the Rolling Rancho, it was kind of pretty cool, right? I mean, did
Oh, yeah.
you ever spend a night in that
No.
or not? Okay,
No.
you would have been on the big couch there.
Well, I would have. But
Yeah.
We went over to the Boston Janet's and I slept in the guest room.
I was like, hell to the no. I need maximum, but it wasn't a bad RV,
Yeah.
was it?
No,
that
it was
thing?
nice. Yeah, it was nice.
There was a hell of a lot to take care of. A hell of a lot to take care
A
of.
lot of work.
So glad to see that roll out. I wish I'd waited a couple more years before I sold it. Could have gotten top buck for that fully restored. And there's Baby Socks. Baby Socks, you've got the cutest little whitey socks. It is our little Baby Socks. Yeah, thank you, Wicked. Let's hit that subscribe button and hit the thumbs up. Baby Socks, you little bastard. What does that mean? The 19 states. Is this the ones that are going to do it? I don't know. Alabama. I don't know.
They're the ones that are going
Do it or not do it? I'm not understanding what she's posting. I think the House has to pass something too, and the President has to sign it. Also, that year, but legislative action is pending, so it may or may not happen here. I don't know. Oh, oh.
I know. I voted for it. I don't like changing.
You didn't like spring forward and fall
No,
back,
no,
Bobby?
no.
It's like you had to get up early enough as it was, and now you got to get up at 11 o'clock at night to go to the city. And your days were done at what, like noon or something?
I used to get up at 10, go down, start at midnight, and then get off at 12.
Wow.
I work 4 days a week, Tuesday through
Union.
Friday. I'd be the only one on the road at 2 o'clock in the morning in the city with me, the cab drivers, the garbage guy, and the hookers.
You used to come up behind the hookers in the bars and in the alleys that doing it up. Oh wait, mailman, could you? Wait, I mean, milkman, could you wait a minute till we're done over here? They all knew you, Bobby, down there, didn't they?
They all call me Milkman.
Milkman.
How are you today?
That was it. Still waiting for California, Oregon, and Washington to decide.
No, Cheryl, we voted on this because I remember I voted for it.
I think we need legislative action, Bobby. I don't know.
Oh, jeez.
Jeez.
That's like watching paint dry on
The only
wall.
thing they can't decide on. Everything else is referendum, but we'll decide on that for you.
You know, for the life of me, I don't know how the Postals don't have
I
some
don't know
type
why
of
we have a
security.
state legislature.
Some type of security in their house where a guy could just break in with his hammer.
A
I mean,
Green
the guy,
Party goof.
The guy's
no.
82 years old, and here's this guy who's from Berkeley.
And a green nudist.
Him and
It's lucky he didn't come in with his batwanger hanging.
Oh my God!
This is my rifle. This is my gun, right?
This is
for killing you,
and this is for
and
fun.
this is for fun. Exactly.
Yep, I was in the army.
Shit! Holy shit, man!
I was in the
Are you kidding me? Damn, man. I don't understand the whole daylight saving. It's just a mess. You can never standardize anything because it's all states' rights here.
You know what?
Right, Bobby?
If you have 3 people, you can never agree on anything because 2 will always go against 1.
Jeez.
All right, I'm leaving.
All right.
The Martians are coming.
Glad you enjoyed it. Love you.
I'll
Love
see you
you.
soon. I'll watch your video. Bird, take care, buddy.
Yeah, check out the one from this
Hey,
morning, Bobby.
So good to see you. You have a wonderful evening.
You too. I see you in a couple weeks.
Be careful backing out, Bobby. It's dark now.
I backed in.
Oh, okay, good. Okay. Because, it's brutal. What do you think of the whole I think it's a sign of the times, simply wicked. It's people want to reach into the highest echelons of power and make their statement. It's kind of ugly when you think about it. Let me put this light on. Oh shit! It's damn ugly. I don't like it at all. This guy's the very definition of a non-combatant. Baby socks! What the hell are you doing?
Let me see. Which one are you?
Don't forget you got to hand out candy tomorrow. Got 2 good bags to...
Get some of this spoiled with little difference.
So we don't even know if this thing is going to happen. So this may not even happen. I mean, what the hell? Shit may not even happen. I don't know. This state can barely pull down its zipper to go to the bathroom. Oh, so tomorrow I have a little, tomorrow morning I have a little cheesecake bouncy in my witch's outfit for just a shorty tomorrow. And then Tuesday morning, if you thought Chris Watt's case was something, this guy had social media been around when this guy did it up in the 80s. This guy made Chris Watts look like a Sunday school picnic, what this dude did. So that's coming up on Tuesday, which I enjoy covering that too. It's good to get these stories out before they get laid to wait forever. We made a difference. I don't know. Wicked. When people just start taking matters into their own hand, I guess we'll put the table back here. I think that looks pretty good. All right, there's our pumpkin there. Yeah, thank you, Vern. A lot of people like that costume or lack thereof. But all the bits are covered. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I don't like that angle on that. Yeah, it looks like the pumpkin held up pretty good. But Tuesday, everything is going to be taken down. Hey, P2E. And I've got to make sure that we are weatherproof for, make sure this, I got one spot here I want to kind of brace up a little bit over here. Other than that, I think everything's okay. So I don't think it's going to come down. Hey P2E, how are you doing? Been a fun night. You just missed Bobby came by. Had a great time. Eagles. It's dark around 6 in the morning here. Yeah, that'll get worse. How you like that pumpkin, Angus? Nice, isn't it? It was. We really did it up for Halloween this year. We went out to the pumpkin patch. We did the whole Maloik, the whole damn thing, all the decorations, all that stuff, which has been really wonderful this year. Do 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 do. Boo 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 boo. Let's see. Ooh. Damn. It's gonna get cold tonight. It's gonna start going down to the low 30s. Hello, Federal. Do 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 do. Boo 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 boo. It'll get better when the time goes back. British Columbia passed 2 donate day. Said it will only be enacted once. Washington, the state, Oregon, and California do the same. Damn, it got cold all of a sudden. Woo! Got damn chilly. I don't know what the current. Let me see what the weather. Let me see what the temperature is. Let's see. Oh. Santa Rosa Weber, 55 degrees. No wonder. Tomorrow 69 and 47, which is okay for the kids for Halloween, but we won't see that cool little silver slivery moon. And then Tuesday, we're supposed to have a little bit of rain. Wednesday, it's going to be in the 3rd. Well, it looks okay for the rest of the week. Don't look too bad. Ba-doo, ba-doo, boo. Oh. Do 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 do. Ooh. Holy shit. Up in the mountains it's gonna be 6 degrees. Ooh. Ooh. Ah. Got down to 30. I know it got down to 39, but I was snug as a bug in a manure pile, man. I was happy as could be. Happy as could be. Ooh, keep the provincial economy aligned. You must, yeah, the Niners today. We must align Washington State. Yes. Home of the ill-fated Washington Huskies. As if there's ever been a sled dog in Washington. Really? You believe all of a sudden in October to be blasted with that kind of cold? Washington, that's it. Washington State. Baby socks. Baby socks. Baby socks wants some beer. Ooh. Washington, that's right. No, Seema, the way they got I don't know where in the hell they got the Kraken from, but I know that the Montreal Canadiens are rolling along, as are the Las Vegas Golden Knights, man, atop their division. Doing it up. As predicted. I do like my Canadiens. Ooh, 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 ooh. The team of Canadian hockey. The quintessential Canadian hockey team. Your Montreal Canadiens. They will not be denied. Baby socks. Do 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 do. Isn't that amazing, Flan? No other team has more Stanley Cups than the Montreal Canadiens. I mean, do I know how to pick winners or not? I just picked that right out of my butt. I said, you know what? I'm backing the Montreal Canadiens. That's my team. Oh, yeah, Baby Socks is spoiled sitting there. Baby Socks! Oh, ooh, Baby Socks! Uh-oh. Can you imagine 24 Stanley Cups? Wow. What a trophy case, man. What a trophy case. Ooh. 2 days with no music. Yeah, we're gonna do it tomorrow night. Their last, I don't know who the hell the Habs are. I don't know what the hell a Hab even is. I only know Habitat for Humanity. Oh, 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 this is the year. This is the year. Yeah, that's it. It doesn't matter, man. A winner is always a winner. Don't ever forget that. That's like saying the Packers and the Colts championships in the 50s and 60s didn't mean anything. There was blood, guts, and teeth on those playing fields. Habs are the Canadians, Le Habitat. Who in the hell knows? But you best believe that when the accounting time comes and it's time for playoffs, hi Vicky, they're going to be right there in the thick of it. for the pride of Eastern Canada. I call them the Canadians because to me they're quintessentially Canada's team. The Canadian Hockey Hall of Fame should have been there, right? Should have been right there in Montreal. Cold, windy, blustery, snowy. That's real hockey weather. Right. Saying.
You're supposed to be in the front. You're not supposed to be behind him.
Ooh, ooh,
Come
ooh.
on, Hollywood.
Do 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 do.
You're the trash can.
Do 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 do. Hey, what's up, Kitten Cat? Retirement. he gets to sleep late. Is what he told me the other day. Like, I don't have to get up at 4 a.m. in the morning anymore. To pick somebody up at 5 a.m. for dialysis at 6 a.m. over in the western part of the county. Yeah, retirement's working for him. He's in a good mood. He was working 40 to 60 hours. They were bothering the hell out of him. Oh, my dinner was great. Really didn't this habitat, the informal name. Oh yeah, Kitten Cat. Well, Cheryl, I look at it this way. When it comes to real Canadian hockey, you're right there at the heart of it with the Montreal Canadiens. So the Habs are going to do it up. They will be in the thick of the stew. Just like your Las Vegas Golden Knights, right there. And your famed Baltimore Clippers. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Face off. Wow, up in the mountains it's going to be 6 freaking degrees. Wow. That cold front's going to blast through like a mofo. I will never cheer for a team from Quebec. Just my personal feelings. Wow. I guess that bloody says it all. Some of us happen to love the province of Quebec. We happen to love French toasts, French cuisine, the French je ne sais quoi, the joie de vivre that defines France. I like that. Amanda's like, I feel the same. The Georgia Bulldogs. Hey Rupert, how are you? Nice, Nino. Awesome. I wish I was from Quebec, right? Then you have some really cool talking points, not just from Quebec, but the city of Quebec. I mean, could you imagine going there and hanging out and just enjoying the cuisine, the food? Wow. I mean, does it literally get better than that? Probably, Julie, when Tara was here. Just put pepperoni chicken in the search box. Something should come up. I don't know. Nino probably took that personally, Cheryl. Thank you for apologizing. All right. Sounds like somebody has provincial envy. Good food, good beer, great province. See you guys in Quebec. And there's nothing like Quebec in the wintertime. My sister lives in Quebec. Nice. Oh, ooh, ooh. Take that personally, Nino. On Wisconsin, on the do 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 do. Do 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 do. Oh, your Buffalo Bills. Oh, 27-10. Green Bay is first and 10 at the Buffalo 27. Ooh. I want it to be cold, blizzard-like conditions. Best weekend of Minnesota sports this year. The Timberwolves beat the Lakers. The Golden Gophers shut out Rutgers. The Vikings beat the Cardinals. And Green Bay get whipped by the Bills. There you go, Cheryl. Well, it's hard to believe Quebec is cheap. Yeah, that's right, Flan. But I got bigger fish to fry. How can Quebec be cheaper, right? French food is good and it's expensive. Sacre bleu. I have to work on my French. Bonjour. Bonjour. Comment allez-vous? Ego Cafe, por favor. Mixing up Chinese and Spanish. Utilities. I thought they were cheap because of Nord Power or whatever, the cheap hydroelectric and stuff. Lots of fur coats. Interesting. I wonder if it's cold up there in winter. I wonder if the wind blows and your nuts are like frozen. I thought hydroelectric was cheap as hell, right? Fish, fish, fish. What are you frying? What the hell does that mean? Hey, Susan. I already had pepperoni chicken tonight for Bobby. It was delicious. I'll be seeing you in old familiar places. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. The coldest place I've ever been. Wow. Wow. Even snowsuits are not warm. Even a sexy little snow bunny suit is not warm. Where I'd be sticking that in all the right places. Still not warm. Bonjour, mademoiselle. Oh, bonjour. Bonjour. You need fur. Oh, you're watching the Green Bay Buff football game. Oh. It's a long winter in Green Bay, baby. That's all I can say. Oh, I got surprises, Flan. I've been on a content tear lately, and it's going to only accelerate. I'll be seeing you. Baby socks. Do 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 do. Oh, ooh, 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 ooh. Baby socks, what you doing?
What you gonna do about it?
Did you get your chicken? Oh, you have a Thai Packy one chip. Yeah. Oh, I'm not gonna eat them, Ed. I just, you know, I look at it every day. The one chip challenge, and I think that would probably be pretty damn brutal. Oh. Baby socks. Baby socks is like, yeah. What do you want? Huh? What is it? There's baby socks. No, I never ate it. I still got the two sitting inside. Janet wanted Diane and I to do it. There's no way Diane would do that. Right? I'm gonna cut up a little chicken for baby socks. Oh, baby socks. Do 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 do. Here you go, baby socks. Baby socks. Oh, where'd baby socks go? Baby socks. Ooh, I ate. That's not Spot, that's baby socks. That's baby socks. Spot is a different cat. Where did baby socks go? Did Cheryl scare you away? I don't know if it's this bag, Ed. I don't know. Where did baby socks go? I cut some chicken. It's going to be 39 tonight, Bird. You better close your door. No, you don't know who's the owner of baby socks. Oh. Hey, Jody, how you doing? Oh. Baby socks just disappeared into the night. The night belongs to baby socks. Do 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 do. Ba da ba 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 boo. Do 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 do. I'm doing good. Baby socks. Here you go. Here you go. Baby socks. Oh, I like that chicken. Baby socks says, oh, you're trying to draw me in closer. Closer and closer. Here we have Baby Socks Theater. Chicken, there's Baby Socks deciding. Do I want to go for the chicken or not? Where's the chicken? Where's the chicken? Here's another piece, Baby Socks, to brighten your day. There we go. Now we got two down. The other socks are gonna get it. The other cats. I better get it. Baby socks got some nice chicken treats. Yes. I should have been on Mutual of Omaha's Wild Kingdom. with my ability to connect with animals, and it's almost like a natural. My love of animals. Eat and run, you little bastard. Some more chicken. Ooh, more chicken. Little by little, we build the trust. Yum, yum. Here we go. Bum, 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 dun, 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 dun. It's the Baby Socks Hour, starring Baby Socks. And also starring Rosie O'Kelly. Eat and run. There we go. My day was good. Wild America with Marty Stouffer. Out in the wild, it's unusual to see a mother separated from its cubs. But in this particular instance, the cubs are left to fend for themselves. It's part of the nature's order. I'm Marty Stouffer. Baby Socks, you cute little bastard, Baby Socks. We got some more chicken. Now Baby Socks is really nervous because now we have another cat. Baby Socks is, I've got to get that. I've got to risk it all. Yum, yum. You got the treats. You and Baby Socks will be friends. I don't know. I want to give the other cat a treat. Oh. Oh. Dumb cat. The Baby Socks got the other piece. Cat's like, what the hell happened? What's that cat eating? Baby Socks is of a higher intellectual order. One might say a higher IQ. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah, that dumb cat. See, cats don't have a good sense of smell. They say a dog can smell a fart from a mile. Yeah, thank you, Thomas. Hello, boss. Teach the the boss is here for football night. What do we got? 51 and 30, 51 and 38. That's pretty damn good. Pretty damn good. I'll be seeing you in old familiar places. Ooh, 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 ooh. Only the fittest survive. We'll check in back at 5 with Baby Socks for another episode of the Rancho. Baby Socks is coming back. Where's the rest of the food? Where is the rest of the food? Why are you so mean to me, you Baby Socks? Do 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 do. What's up, Baby Socks? I already fed you, huh? Did I feed you already? Are you back for more chicken? Chick 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 rock. You and your pals. Ooh, it's the Baby Sox Fandango. Yeah, let's get those thumbs up going. Yeah, let's remind about the contest. Beginning at midnight tonight until 6 p.m. tomorrow. Put your entries in for the $100 Amazon gift card. Winner take all. A nice gift for the holidays. For our Halloween decorating contest. The rules are, number 1, you must be subscribed. Number 2, 1 picture per entrant. We're not going to be sorting through 5, 10, 15 pictures. Somebody just woke up this morning, 17 pictures. Not going to happen, okay? 1 picture. All right, that's it. 1 picture. Make sure you put your YouTube name on it, okay? We don't want people's real names or Gmail addresses, okay? We just want that picture so we know whose it is. So Shimei, these will all be sent to Shimei, where she will have the final say. And we will announce, hi Cindy, we will announce this at sometime later tomorrow night, probably 9 o'clock or so. All right. I have, yeah, let me put that in there. I put a community post today. Put this Halloween contest. Employees of Rosie O'Kelly Incorporated and their families are not eligible. Let's see. Halloween contest, exclamation point. Oh, ooh, ooh. Oh, all right, there we go. All right, so we changed that line a little bit. Baby Socks is still waiting for more chicken. Sure, I was like, I'm eligible. Of course you're eligible. Right? I'm not the judge. I'm going to forward them all to Shimei as the evening goes on at the end. And she will announce on the side chat who the final is, and it will be music night tomorrow night too. So it should be a lot of fun. And a $100 gift card is something to be used. Please, no commercial entries. Pictures will be run through reverse pic search. Okay, we don't want people searching the internet and saying, oh, this is great, and I'm going to submit that. My people wouldn't do that, but some unscrupulous beings out there might. Okay, so we shall see. We shall see. So that'll be a nice contest. I got trick or treat coming. Held the chicken 1 foot from the cat. I don't want the cat any closer to me, Thomas. I don't need to be a pal. You know, stay feral, stay on the loose, do it up. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Baby Socks, you've got the cutest little white paws and that adorable little black face. You're so cute, you'll be running the place before long. Oh, 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 might all rip your face off, but hey, give it a try, right? I mean, this cat could mess you up, dude. Just saying. Cat's got a high IQ. Ooh, ooh, still 27-10. First and 10 at Green Bay, 26. It was a cold and foggy late October day in Buffalo, New York. The Green Bay Packers came to town. No, I never saw two black widows fight each other, but I know that they're very territorial and you never see them together. Ever. So I can imagine. Ooh. I know what you call an embellisher. Embellishers make stories more interesting and bring them to life. As if you were there and could use your imagination to see what I'm seeing. Right? Embellish, maybe. Truthful, you bet. Cat sense a safe place. Well, we haven't attacked the cats. I mean, shit, we've been putting food out for, what, 5-6 months? I haven't tried to grab one, pluck it, and roast it up. I've been real good, right? They're all sitting here, wagging their tails like dogs. Get out of here. Oh, ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah, I talked about that earlier. Gas can lip, it's tragic. Do 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 do. Ooh, 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 ooh. I don't know what the hell it was. So the whole thing is so weird, you know. I don't know what the hell it was. I just wish some asshole would come onto the rancho like that. Do 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 do. I didn't mean to come on your property, you asshole. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Bum 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 bum. I'm gonna shoot you now with my 9mm Glock. You're dead. How do you like me now? Do 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 do. Ooh. Hey Megan. Send in the cats. Ooh, isn't it rich? Aren't we a pair? You with your cute white socks, the other with no hair. We are a pair. Do 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 do. Ew, baby socks. Oh, 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 oh. Can't wait till music night. Do, 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 do. I want to hear dem bones, dry bones. The ankle, the leg bones connected to the thigh, knee bone. The knee bone's connected to the thigh bone. The thigh bone's connected to the hip bone, the hip bone's connected to the backbone, the backbone's connected to the neck bone, the neck bone's connected to the head bone, into the way of the Lord. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I could use some Mrs. I hope the thing works tomorrow night. Imagine if I didn't get this thing set up right. Oy, oy vey. So I think it's going to be too cold to be out here. I don't know, tomorrow night. Ooh, 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 ooh. Bum, 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 bum. Do, 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 do. Ooh, ooh, do, 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 do. Oh, you come all the way up to Santa Rosa for Chevy now. I wouldn't go to Chevy's for anything these days. Oh, ooh, 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 ooh. Hear the name of the Lord. They go connected to the do 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 do. Ba-do-ba-do-do. Oh, cat sense like who's gonna get to that food first? Yeah, it's gonna be terrible, Flan, and then it's gonna be in the low 30s, windy. All right, here we go. Here they come. Baby socks. I think I heard something in the bowl. What do you eat? Do 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 do. I'm Marty Stauffer for Wild King. Take two feral cats. Do 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 do. Ah, hear the name. Ow. The share. They'd like to cut each other's nuts off if they could. I don't know, somewhere between 5 and 8. Do 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 do. This damn thing's right up my nose. There we go. It was a dick move. I had to straighten that shit out right there. Oh wow, Green Bay actually scored. Ooh. They're sitting there looking at the meats. What a treat, the meats. What are you gonna do? What are we gonna do? We got some meat. It smells like your feet. What a treat. Man, it is getting cold tonight. Oh. Baby socks. Mama Cat's like, I need that chicken, man. I need that chicken. I need that chicken. I need that chicken. Baby Socks is standing guard. Uh-oh. I see the chicken. I see its little silhouette of a chicken. Do. It's extra spicy. Everybody's dicey. Ooh, do. Ooh, Figaro. Ooh. I'm the pretty cat. I get to eat first. Get your fat paws. Ooh. Will not go. Well, I'm getting ready to close it out. I got football chat tonight. I got to go get my book. Rants, plenty to rant about. Plenty to talk about this week. And our best week betting in college football was pretty damn awesome. On that note, guys, I am going to close it out and thank you all for being here. I will see you in about 5 minutes or so. Get ready for Vegas Rosie. Weeks 8 and 9, 8 in NFL and 9 in college football. The best week we had as we move out to one of the best records that I know of in college football handicapping. And I would defy you to check any of the big time YouTubers and see if they have a better record for handicapping. See you in a bit. Your thumbs up are appreciated, and thanks to my wonderful moderators. See y'all in a bit. Do 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 do.